guys, hope everybody's well. Just thought I'd bring you another quick video. The sun is out and it's a beautiful day. We've had a really nice week. It's about 12 degrees, reasonably warm. Let's have a quick look at the thermometer, see what we've got. We've got around 12 degrees, so it's lovely. It's been sunny all morning, beautiful day. The pond is actually up to 10 degrees, so we've had a really nice week this week. It's come up really well. The fish have had a little bit of food. Having said all that, down to the bad news, we've got the beast from the east making a return tomorrow and Sunday. So I've stopped feeding my fish. They didn't get anything yesterday and they won't get anything today, for the simple reason I don't want them caught with food in the stomach if the pond temperature drops. So I've stopped feeding them again. They have had a little bit of food over the past week. They've eaten quite well, they're quite lively. As you can see, they're all up and about, swimming about. One or two of the plants in the garden have taken a real bashing. As I hope you can see there, the blossom on my little tree is starting to come out. That's how mild it's been. But I'm afraid it's in for a bit of a shock this next 2 or 3 days. It's going to come really cold, really windy, and we're forecast snow. So it's back to square one again, I'm afraid, as far as that's concerned. And the same with one or two of the plants in the garden. They've taken a real bashing, so they're not looking too well. And this second dose of the beast from the east not going to go down too well, I don't think. Now in the pond itself, there is a little bit of algae on that pipe that goes across there, but I don't know whether you can see it. There's a big clump across the other side of algae, and there's some more up near where the water returns to the pond. So I have got an algae problem. I will have to sort that out, but apart from that, the water's perfectly clear, so the RDF's doing a real good job. I was hoping that this was the start of the summer, but I think I was a bit too premature. We're going to, like I say, get the beast from the east again tomorrow and Sunday, so we'll have to see where it goes after that and just see how cold the pond does get through it. So later on this afternoon, towards tea time, when I shut the tops of the ponds down, I shall put my ladders back on the pond and expect the worst in the next couple of days. We're forecast high winds, snow and everything else that goes with it. I'm just enjoying the moment at the moment. It's beautiful sunshine and it's a lovely day here today. The birds have been in and out the nesting box. There's nothing on a regular basis yet, so keeping my fingers crossed we shall do something with them this year. They have been interested. They have been popping in and out of the different holes, because we've got 4 holes now, as you know, 4 nesting boxes, and they have been looking at them, so keeping our fingers crossed we'll get some little birds nesting in there again this year. I'll try to get a bit of video of them if I can, just to show you. But I love that. That's really interesting, watching the little ones. Keep having a sneak peek at them growing. Here in the filter house, everything's running spot on really. Everything's going really well. The RDF, I haven't touched it, as I say, apart from putting it on tap water to clean the drum for a day or so, but just to take the bacteria off the drum. I use the water for that, but everything else is going spot on really. No complaints in here at all. The pump is getting a little bit clogged with the algae again, so I shall get that done today, so it'll run alright for the next 2 or 3 days. I won't have to do it while we've got the beast from the east upon us, so I should get that done, then I'm good for 2 or 3 days with it. There you can see my cat having a drink out of the pond. I don't know why, she always wants to have a drink of water out of the pond, which becomes difficult when I'm treating the pond. I have to fence the whole thing off to keep the cat out, but the fish do come up to have a look at her. They'll swim right under her nose one of these days. One of them will try to get hold of her nose. I want to see that. But she doesn't bother about them at all. She's just not interested in the fish. She just goes down to have a drink of water. The actual temperature here today we'll just have a quick look at, which you can't really believe, is 15 degrees. So we've got 15 today, and tomorrow they reckon it's going to be wind and snow all day, so we'll have to see. The beast from the east, apparently tomorrow and Sunday, is upon us. The pond temperature's cracking, it's up to 10 degrees, so we shall lose some of that again. It'll be like starting all over again. Well guys, here we are in the filter house. Now the beast from the east, or the mini beast from the east, is upon us. It's really windy outside. We've been lucky, we've only had small flurries of snow, so we've been lucky in that respect, but the wind and the wind chill factor is astonishing. It's unbelievable. We've got about a wind chill factor of -7. The pond, what a good job I stopped feeding my fish 3 days ago. The pond took a massive dive on the first day of this beast from the east, and it went from 10 down to 7 in the first day. We're now down to 5.6, but it dropped 3 degrees in 1 day because of this cold spell. So not good. What a good job I stopped feeding the fish on time. They didn't get caught with a belly full of food really. But it's about 1 degree in here, 1.5 degrees, so it's not too bad. Everything's functioning, nothing's freezing up at the moment, but outside it is really windy. I won't bother taking you outside because it is really windy. I've shown you that before. But like I say, it's just the pond temperature worries me a little bit. It's dropped 3 degrees in a day, which is a bit scary. So we just hope the fish are alright, and we've still got the rest of the day and tomorrow, so we'll see what that brings. Like I say, we've had no snow to talk of up to yet, so in that respect we're quite lucky, but the wind is really cold. It's about -1 outside, but like I say, the chill factor is a lot worse. Well guys, I really wanted to whip the tops off my pond today, get the covers off and get stuck into cleaning the pond up, ready for the summer. As you can see, we've got a beautiful day here today. It's about 16, 18 degrees I think. It's absolutely lovely. The sun's blasting away. The problem is, and the reason why I haven't took my tops off the pond, the covers, is for the simple reason they're giving snow next week. It's going to come really cold and they're giving snow, which is a real pain in the butt. I just wanted to get my tops off and get stuck into my pond, but it looks like it's going to get put back a week. The fish are all in there, they're up feeding. I don't know whether you can see them. They're all up feeding. I've just fed them. The pond temperature is about 10.5 and they're giving snow and cold weather for next week. So we'll get this week over and then I'll whip the covers off. Well guys, what you find me doing here is I've had to drop my pond pump out. I did actually do a stupid thing. I left the basket out of the pump, and I thought the little bits of algae that's coming up, there was only small little tiny bits, I thought would go through the pump and not be a problem, because I'm having to clean the basket out every day, nearly every other day. So I thought I'll just run it for a while without the basket in, and the pump's blocked. So I've just had to drop the pump out. I'm now going to drop it in half and just clean it out and put it back together. The circulation had dropped quite a lot. As you can see at the moment, I've got the pump out. I'm now going to take the pump in half, clean it out and put it back. Okay, I don't know whether you can see that, but we have got a leaf come up and got into the pump. That's what's doing it. And the mesh I'd got on the other end, or the gauze, the filter cage, I didn't think we'd get leaves through it, but it looks like a leaf's got into there, and that's what's causing all the problems. You can see it inside there. We've got a leaf stuck in it, so I'll get that clean out and get it put back together. Okay guys, there you can see it's had its clean out. It's all looking good. I thought it was just a leaf, but I have found it was a lot more. Blooming algae. That's going to get treated. I'm going to try something different this year. I normally use the clover leaf, but I'm going to try something this year that's a little bit different. It's been recommended to me, so I'm going to, like I say, we'll give it a try. Resolve, I think it is. We're going to give that a try. But that's all the pump clean out. So as you can see, all nice and clean now. A good thing to clean your pump out at the start of the season. Give it a good clean out, make sure it's working efficient and to its full potential. So yeah, it is a good thing. As you can see, I've got quite a bit of mess out there. So we'll get it put back together and get it up and running again. Get the filters back on. Okay guys, that's all the pump back together. Now I've just got to get it back into position, tighten it up, and away we go again. It didn't take long at all. Okay, all up and running again. You can see the algae is starting to build up in that basket already. So I'm going to get some of this other stuff. It's supposed to work in lower temperatures. I've got 10 in the pond at the minute, so it's not too bad at all, but they're forecasting snow. So whether we get any or not, I don't know. It's pouring down with rain at the moment and pretty cold out there. But all up and running again anyway, and the pump's nice and clean. So we'll keep it like that for the summer. Well guys, we've got a right miserable day here today. It's raining, the temperature's dropped something wicked. We've gone right down to about 6 degrees. So we're 6 degrees at the moment and dropping. So whether that snow's on the way or not, I don't really know. But we've been enjoying 14s and 16s we had one day. It's quite difficult at the moment to make a video as there's not too much happening and the weather just keeps setting us back all the time, so it is quite difficult what to make a video about. Well, I was hoping to have some video of taking my pond covers off and starting on the pond, but that must be for the next one. From a wet, cold, miserable South Lincolnshire, I'd just like to say thanks for watching, do take care, and as always, happy ponding.